Hello, everyone, and welcome to the RMTV Women's Podcast. This is episode 65 and Amy's Instagram story.
Jeez. Hi, everyone.
Amy's
How's it
back.
going?
Amy's back.
I am.
Back
Feels
on-
like a
back on the
while.
podcast
When
too,
was the
man.
last time I was on this
I don't
podcast?
know.
I wasn't on the Emma's
No.
one, so that's 2 weeks gone.
Was you on it the week before that we went to Manchester?
No,
Were you not?
because it was Chris. It's been Chris, Emma, Tom, now me.
You slacker. You slacker.
What can I say?
Um,
Life's gotten ahead of me recently.
It has.
It has.
Busy girls, busy girls.
Yeah.
We've got
Oh
no
my
kick-off question.
Oh, should I think of one quickly?
Have
Have you got one?
Have you got
Ross?
one,
Go ahead.
Ross?
I had one last week.
All right, well, have you,
You
got
did
another
have one last
this
week.
How excited are you for the game on Sunday?
Ah.
Actually, what was the experience like interviewing the players at Anfield? And
Well, that links perfectly.
Funny
into
you
our
should
first
say that,
topic.
Ross.
okay.
Because our first topic is Media Day. Do you want to make a graphic for that? No, we won't.
Media Day. There we go. That's the graphic. Dun, dun, dun.
Yesterday we had a really fun day down
Honestly,
at
it's
Anfield.
actually sick, to be fair.
Well, really fun morning down at Anfield. We got invited.
Oh my god, I got up at 7:30. I was literally there like...
I've tried to explain this
I'm so
twice.
Carry on.
You got up at 7:30 and what?
To get ready and then go.
7:30?
Half an hour at the bus stop waiting for the
Oh.
17 bus.
Oh.
And I was just there like...
You kept me up to
Wind's
date.
coming this way.
Sorry.
Rain's coming.
What's wrong with 7:30?
It's just early, innit?
I was up at 10 to 7 this morning.
I
Oh,
go up at 7:30 every day.
Ugh.
oh that's cool.
We're not adults yet, Ross.
Yeah, I
Yes, you
know.
are.
No, we're not.
No, not.
How old are you? 20?
19.
Yeah. It's adult.
Teen.
I'm only 17.
I'm
You're not.
definitely-
You're not 19.
I'm 14, for God's sakes.
This is child labour. We're doing this.
No, I'm 20 years old, Ross, but I just can't, I am an early getter. Like I am. I'm always up at, sorry.
Early bird
God,
gets the
I'm so
worm.
excited. Like I always do wake up early, like. But sometimes when I feel like I had a really busy weekend and I needed that lie-in on Monday morning because that's the one day I don't have to get up early for uni. And I needed to get up at 7:30. So I was just like... But I got up and I got there. I was on
Monday.
time, actually.
Monday.
Oh, it was on a Tuesday, wasn't
She
it?
put on the Instagram caption, as Mondays go, this
Been
one wasn't
alright.
bad or something like that. It was Tuesday.
Because I got up
Oh,
at
well.
7:30, man.
Well, let's actually talk about the media day now.
I'm so sorry. Carry on.
We got invited down to speak to a few players and the manager, Vicky Jepson, about this
Vicky,
weekend's
love her.
weekend's derby. Lovely gal. All of them are lovely. They were all so
Pure
nice.
gives us the...
It's one of them. Always. She's just so nice to us. But yeah, it was fun. Like, we arrived there, like, 2 kids in a sweet shop, like, oh my god.
Can I just... Anyone who saw us, yes, we had trouble untangling the microphone.
We stood there for a good 5 minutes trying to get this wire
So Lauren
untangled.
started off trying to untangle it
Just on my own.
and then passed on the baton to me. And then we ended up doing it together. So you can imagine what went down.
And, like, Ashley Hodgson's there getting, like, interviewed with Sky Sports. Wouldn't be surprised if we were on
In
Sky
the
Sports.
background there, like,
Yeah.
can't do it.
The least professional people there.
And we even said, who did we say that? I think we said it, I said to Vicky, oh yeah, you should have seen us earlier. We were almost
Yeah.
tripping over the wires trying to get around.
We put the camera right in a, like, the tripod right in the middle of a puddle.
We
It was
also
like-
put it where everyone needed to get round. Why did we do that?
We were literally at the bottom of a set of stairs in a puddle. Like, it just didn't
Around the
make-
side of the home dugout as well,
Yeah.
where people needed to get round.
We just got too
We just
excited and we're
there
just like, oh
no,
yeah,
I
let's
felt
just
like
put it
I was
here.
rushed to get ready because the players were literally stood like a metre away and I'm thinking, are they waiting for us? Or so we had to like rush.
And then we just burst out dancing and I was like, that's
Oh,
not like,
gosh.
not what you,
You know
want
what,
to do.
just...
There's so
To
many...
be honest with you, like, I feel like for me, I'm not that, like, I think you need to be a level of, like, professional whatever. If you work for, like, BBC, for example, you can't be, like, peeing about on the sidelines, can you? But I feel like with what we
you can't
do...
be like Emma getting pictures.
Oh, my God. Shout out to Emma. Yeah, do you know what I mean, though? Like, with what we
Yeah.
do, I feel like it's a little bit more...
It's a bit more relaxed, isn't
Yeah.
it? Which
and
is
like
nice.
we did treat it professionally in terms of like we got what we needed to get, and like in the interviews we were there like yeah okay, game face on sort of thing. But in between we were just like chatting to players like normally.
Yeah.
And it was like cool. I feel like we didn't have to be like, oh, hello.
It
And
wasn't
then,
like hello, shake hands, like I work. it was one of them instead. But yeah, it was quite like in a relaxed environment, because I think the players felt like they didn't really want to be like very like
Yeah, I think they had to be like certain. They obviously they had to be for like Sky Sports and that. Sorry, I'm so sorry. That must have been loud. But yeah, I think we were just chilled. I even think I said in one of the interviews to Sam Kerr, I bet you're buzzing.
You did, yeah. I think you asked her about like scoring or something, and she was like, and she like gave like a big, really like nice answer, and,
And
like,
I bet you're buzzing. Yeah, definitely did.
But yeah, it was really fun. Like,
It was sick, to be fair. I was like a kid in a sweet shop wandering around Anfield.
we got our pictures with everything.
Yeah, of course you are.
We were
like, why would you
we
not?
were like, it was like we were on the tours, so we can give a big shout.
Someone asked me, like, I went into uni the after. Oh my god, that's another story. I went into uni after, and one of my mates had said, "Oh, I seen you were there this morning. What time was your tour?" I was so like,
Tours
wasn't on a tour.
Tours will start like when we were trying to get out, and there were like there was like loads of people like in the press conference room, and they like having a tour, and you could hear. And we,
Oh god,
like,
when that guy made me limbo underneath the thing.
there was like a barrier, and like the fella had to like come out of like giving the tour and like lift this barrier up.
He didn't even lift it. He said, "I'll just get under it." So I tried, and the thing pinged off.
You went under and it pinged off, and I was just like, alright, and just walked right through.
So me got like 2 bags trying to lumber under this thing, and the guy, and then you just go, and then walk through and put it back, and I'm like,
It was
right.
so funny. But we'll put some pictures in of like who we got to. Everyone would have seen by now
Oh, yeah.
if you follow us on social media and that.
Put a few pics in.
Who would have got the chance to interview, but
That was a mad day for me as well, to be fair though, because like I said this example, I feel like I'm Hannah Montana sometimes, because obviously
Living that double life.
I went from interviewing Liverpool women manager at Anfield to being stuck in the library for 6 hours in the afternoon, and I was like, it's like one extreme to another. It was crazy. I was just sat there like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm living a double life.
it is mad, like when you actually think about it, like Kirsty Lineker called us
What did
she
she
call
actually
us?
say? Because I can't remember. I was a bit like,
It was like dynamic duo.
I've
or
heard of this
something
duo or
like that.
something like
yeah,
that.
and we were like, oh my god.
I was like, oh God.
I was like, no pressure then, because I was interviewing and I was like, oh, for God's sake. But overall, it was a fun day, fun morning.
I didn't feel like, I think I would have felt, this is what, like,
What?
I feel like I've tried to say so many things at once.
Get
then.
your words on.
I think what's good about the women's football thing, you know, if we thought about it, and if that was like, I mean, we did meet Trent, but you know, if that was Trent, we didn't. I don't know, Virgil van Dijk, Genie and Trent stood in front of you, I'd be like, I don't know if I can swear on this channel, but I'd be like pooing myself. But I didn't feel like that in front of them.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's because we've just done it more, but
I think like because we've had the experience of like going to the games
and we
like,
see them week in, week out.
You see them every week, and like we've interviewed some of them. Like we've spoke to Vicky before after games.
Don't get me wrong, I was like buzzing.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
still a bit like,
But
I
you still
wasn't, yeah.
you feel more comfortable.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
it's just having a conversation with them.
Yeah.
Like
Well, I'd not met Kirsty before,
no.
and we'd not met Beau before,
Gaines, no.
so that was cool. Another
was
tick
nice.
to the list.
Yeah,
It was a sick day, to be fair.
it was really good.
I was tired.
Very
though.
good.
7:30 in the morning, man.
If you're interested in like seeing the interviews, the Beau Gaines one's out on socials now as we're filming
Yeah.
this. This is Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Who's going out tomorrow? Kirsty Lineker
On YouTube.
on YouTube and
Hodgson on social media.
Hodgson on socials. Build-up videos out Friday morning.
Kill it up. Sweetman Kirk article.
Sweetman
will be out.
Cake article will be out, and then Jepson's interview will be out Saturday morning. So we've got you covered for the next however many days.
You should have seen us trying to work this out earlier.
We drew
Honestly.
a diagram and everything. It was great.
It was quite fun. Yeah.
Tom laughed at it, and so did Ross, to be honest. Yeah. You said, did you start playing Hangman? And it was our camera on a tripod.
on then. Crawl your way out of that one.
News.
News.
England played their final game of 2019 last night. Wasn't the most convincing performance. They won 3-2.
I didn't watch it.
I watched start to finish.
To be fair, I watched the Germany one, you watched that one, so we're covered on all bases,
we're covered
really,
on all
aren't we?
bases,
Fab.
yeah. Lionesses got the winner in that one. Nice sort of strike on the edge of the area. It took a couple of deflections going in. Keeper probably should have saved it, in my opinion, but here we are. Doesn't count for anything, so...
It's very cold.
Yeah, it was snowing.
Very cold,
It was snowing
yeah.
halfway through. Ellen White and Horton were both left out due to fitness levels.
Fair.
Which, like, White's just come back from injury. Only played a first couple of minutes for City not last weekend, the weekend before, was it? Horton plays, like, every game for City, so, like, she's bound to be tired
She must
now.
have, like, lungs of steel.
Yeah.
Like, mad.
She definitely does. And then Duggan was out with a back injury, which
I was so gutted about Tony Duggan, you know. I was at
Were you
Wembley,
fuming?
ready
She
to,
was
like,
there.
Didn't see her. Ready to be like, right, TD, what's going on? She just want that.
She was there, but she just...
No, I would have been in the mix zone, like,
Would you have got an interview? But like,
yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Liverpool are going to win the league? That's what you would say.
Do you like our fullbacks?
Yeah. But like overall, the performance, it was quite a boring game. Like England should be beating Czech Republic. Anyway, convincingly, it should be a convincing win.
Should be scraping a
And
goal,
like I was
innit?
watching it at times, and I found myself thinking, "Oh, I'm just gonna go on and see what Twitter says. Oh, what's Instagram?
What's
looking
TD
like?
saying?
What's Tony Duggan doing right now?" Like, you just didn't want to watch at times because it was just like, oh, the first like 20 minutes were boss because it was like 2 goals in like 2 minutes. Belter goals, by the way.
Unconvincing that they scored first,
Yeah,
and then we had to come back twice.
yeah. But like saying that like you've got White, Horton, Duggan out, it was still like a pretty strong side. Like you wouldn't.
There's no one in
not
there
pick
you'd be
any
like,
of them. No.
Yeah. I think 110% for 2019, Beth Mead's been the best England player.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, she should have gone the World Cup.
She did.
know. She didn't.
Yes, she did.
Bethany England go to the World Cup.
I said Beth Mead.
Oh, I thought you said Bethany England.
No,
That's why I
said
was like,
Beth
she
Mead.
didn't go.
I was thinking.
No, Beth Mead. I knew Beth Mead went.
No, yeah, No, I can't say Bethany England's the best player of 2019. She's really good, but she didn't really play for England until the last few months.
Yeah.
So I think my player would be Beth Mead, 110%.
Solid shout.
Yeah.
Nikita Paris hasn't really been on form for England recently. She missed
Bronze
another
had a
pen,
good
didn't
World
she?
Cup, but not the last few games. I think she
I
was a
feel like
bit
the whole-
disappointing at Wembley, to be honest. And I hate to say that because obviously she's my favourite player. But I was like, you didn't see her getting on as much as... Maybe that's because Germany kind of pinned her back, but she didn't have the best game.
I think just overall, I think they're just tired. Like, there's been a lot of internationals already, and it's only like mid-November.
Well, that's where like squad depth should come into play a bit more. Like, you probably could have played Beth England at Wembley.
Yeah.
You probably
You probably
could have played Abby McManus
You
at
could have
Wembley.
started like
You know what I
Rachel
mean?
Daly
Like,
last night.
there you
Or
go.
that type of stuff. Cause
Exactly. Lucy Staniff did get a game.
She
thank
did.
goodness, because I was a bit gutted for her, to be honest, because I think she could have come on in Wembley and made a difference. But obviously things don't work out like that, or the team we don't pick the team in it.
No.
I was a bit confused why he brought on Lauren Hemp and not Lucy.
She was good
Staniff.
last night though.
Was
Hemp.
she?
She was
I
lively.
didn't think she was great at Wembley, but
She was lively
yeah.
when she came on last night. But yeah, I think it's just a case of like I thought there would have been more rotation last night considering like friendly last game of like the year, blah blah blah. But like I don't know, it's a weird one with England because you just don't know. You don't know what it is. Is it fitness? Is that why some players have said, "Oh, I can't play the next game because like I'm shattered."
Well, Frank Kirby's missed out on a lot.
Yeah.
She's having niggling injuries left, right, and centre at the moment. Yeah, it's one of them.
Jodie
I'm
Taylor
wondering
wasn't
when is it going to be like, you know, the USA is sort of almost at that phase where the older players are going to be switching for the newer players. When do you think England are going to be going through that? Are they going to incorporate it throughout both of them?
Who's in the older players category?
Steph Houghton, Jill Scott.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
branch of people. Well,
There's not many. Like, I think the US is very different in the fact that Tobin Heath's getting on a bit. Alex Morgan,
Carly
Megan,
Lloyd's like 36,
Carly
isn't
Lloyd.
she?
There's a lot of them that you'd be like bang, 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 bang. But in England, there's not many. But when do you get to the point where, no disrespect to Steph Houghton at all, love her to bits, like, she's done so much for City and England. But when do you go, okay, maybe Steph Houghton's not our first choice centre back
Well,
anymore?
I think last night was a good. It was Williamson and Millie Bright
See, I
as
like
a
that.
centre back pairing, and like it was fine.
Well, they conceded 2 goals.
It was exactly it was okay at times.
Yeah.
Like a few there's a bit of miscommunication between them at times, but that's like they haven't had an
I
opportunity.
think that's the first time they've played competitively together.
They haven't had an opportunity to like sort of like that back line last night had never played together before. I don't think.
Was
like,
it
starting
Bron,
the game
Stokes, Bright,
Yeah.
and Williamson?
Yeah.
Okay.
with Telford in goal as well.
Okay.
So like that back
Yeah.
five probably hasn't had much time to like.
Yeah. I saw a lot of like comments on social media saying that wasn't a game where they necessarily needed Kira Walsh to play.
No, she played the full game as well.
Yeah.
She looked knackered at the end. Lucy
Yeah.
Bronze looked tired at the end.
Oh, she's had a
Like the last 10 minutes,
Yeah.
it was you could see
tired legs
players
out
were,
there.
like Jill Scott was knackered,
Yeah.
and she stayed on the whole time. Like even in commentary, like Casey Stoney was like, she is like so tired. Like why is
Dead
she
on her
still on the
legs, yeah.
pitch? Yeah. It was just I don't know. It's a good question because it's like when do you rotate? But I think like
It's obviously not yet because they're still playing for their club
Yeah.
at the same time, so they've still got like momentum going.
I think
on.
like especially like international managers are so set in their ways.
Yeah.
So like 9 times out of 10 it's the same England squad that gets picked. If you look at the USA squad, they've just got a new manager. Some players have just got their first caps because he's brought them in because he is going to shuffle that. Like it's going to be a completely different squad in January when they go
Oh,
to
yeah.
their January
Well,
camp.
no Alex Morgan for one, so that's
Yeah.
a spot that needs to be filled.
But then like it's She Believes Cup in February. Where what you do for that? How similar
no
it?
idea.
Like if you're going to look at our World Cup squad, there's not going to be that many drastic changes between now and February in terms of players. I
Well,
don't think.
what's interesting was, do you start looking at players like, I don't know, obviously Leah Galton was supposed to be called up, but she declined it.
She did decline it. I think it was something to do with
She wasn't ready.
she wasn't
or not
like in the
feeling
right
comfortable.
headspace.
Okay.
And like
But then do you start calling up players like Katie Zellum, Jade Pennock from Sheffield
Well,
United? This is like, do you start doing that now?
the
or?
big one for me is Alana Cook.
Yeah, I'm not too
So,
sure about this one. I don't
She's
really understand
defo
it.
she's going
to
US.
America,
She's
isn't
going
it?
USA 100%.
Yeah.
Like and that's like
Defender, yeah.
yeah.
Centre back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's any fault of England's like USA
It's the prospect, isn't it?
World Cup winning squad, like just nailed on for silverware every single year, really, aren't they? Whatever they play in. But then, like, how are you supposed to entice those players to come and play for England? Like, what you do? Like, where? Thanks, Amy.
I ain't got a clue.
I don't know.
One of them, innit? We'll see you. I'm not Phil Neville.
Just one of them. You might use one of the best youngest women's football prospects, and you're just like,
Score a few goals, innit? Just get on the pitch. I'll come play for you, Phil.
I think if we didn't have the Olympics, they would be thinking, ooh, Phil, what's going on here, lad?
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
You can't end it now, can you?
No, you can't end it now. He's practically got
Well,
his
there was
who
rumours
he
that
wants.
Casey Stoney was in the running, but obviously
She's just
I
signed a
don't
new.
want to get too much into that because I've seen a lot of arguments all over Twitter about
She's just
it.
signed a new contract with him.
Exactly,
United
so
as
that's
well,
her
isn't
at
she? So-
United. Either way, yeah. Goodbye,
What can
2019.
What can you do? The end of the with a win. Like
What more can you ask for?
I think
innit?
they'll all be happy for the break until January. It'll
Yeah.
be. I think they'll all be happy. I think we all will as well. There's been so much international football. I'm just like no more. The big news that came out this morning, which I think it wasn't if, it was when it was going to happen.
Yeah,
Um,
probably.
Sam Kerr has signed for Chelsea now. It's official. I think we spoke about this on the podcast for like a good 6 months.
I love Sam Kerr, you know.
I love Sam Kerr as
Absolutely
well.
love her.
Um,
She's just a likable football player. No matter who. I'm still gonna love her even if she scores a hat trick against us, which she probably will at some point.
and just like backflips like at Prenton Park, and it's just like, oh, Sam.
I'd be there like, go on.
Well, she doesn't join officially until January, I suppose. I think I seen before if a debut could be against Arsenal.
Yeah, I think
away.
it's Reading.
There's
the
Reading,
first...
there's someone else, and then they play Arsenal away.
What a game.
So like, depending on how long it takes to cement it in the team,
She's going straight in.
I don't think it'll be long. Yeah.
You're telling me that if there comes the first game of the season, she'll be on the bench? Nah, not happening.
Probably not. But she joins 2.5-year contracts, so 2022 she'll stay there till, which is different.
That's alright, yeah. We actually get told how long the player's staying for.
I know. And like it's different as well because I think like NWSL they only get really like 1-year contract with like the option to extend at the end.
Yeah.
Which is like what she would have done this season.
Tell you what, Emma Hayes has done a madness here.
She has.
She's absolutely smashed that
out the park.
She's been like, Sam, you coming here.
Yeah.
And she's been like, all right.
Sam Kerr's been going there since last January.
I don't know, I didn't really pay much attention. But I'm like, Emma, you've... Pat on that really hurt. Pat on the back, yeah.
Bang the one.
Honestly though, what the hell? Sam Kerr's going to be in the WSL.
I don't have to stay till 3 o'clock in the morning to watch her play now.
Just need Toe Beneath over it now and you're fine.
She can stay there. She's alright.
Bye.
She's alright. But yeah, I think in terms of like WSL wise and like English women's football, it's like amazing. For like American women's football, bad move. Very bad move. Even like Australian women's football, because like she would have been playing for Perth Glory now in their league.
She's not though.
But she's not though because
wow.
she's signed for
What
Chelsea.
The hell?
So like it's like one good thing for like one league, but then it's really affected women's football.
I guess it gives someone else a chance to step up though. Someone else a chance to be the top scorer, something like that. I think there's definitely two ways to look at it.
Oh,
obviously, it's much better for the English league, but like that's such a statement. Like she's like undoubtedly probably one of the best players in the world right now, and she's chosen to come to like the WSL. She could have gone to that newly formed Real Madrid side. She could have gone back to America, gone to a different team. I don't know, but she's chosen, and out of all clubs as well, to go to Chelsea, which is really interesting.
Bit of a mad one. I think.
Who does she replace then? Bethany England?
She doesn't replace anyone really, does she? She just adds more depth to the squad. But
who drops out of that starting 11?
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's a brilliant
Bethany,
problem
come
to
back
have.
to us, girl.
Oh
you can come and play for Liverpool again. We'll have you back.
Yeah, I'll take you any day of the week, on.
But yeah, I think it's a real sign of like where English women's football is going, and like where we're at now. Like everything that's happened this summer.
I want a few more American players in the league, you know. Some that have been experienced in the WSL. Like, imagine Julie Ertz coming to the English league.
US soccer are really funny, and if you don't play for an American team, you don't get picked for the national team, basically. So, like, that's why... So, like, Tony used to play for PSG, didn't she? And, like, that's why she came back to the... I mean,
Crystal Dunn plays for Chelsea.
Yeah, not just for that reason, but, like, they're very picky about it. So, like...
But, like, just mad.
Which is weird, I think, because it's like...
Like, imagine Rose Lavelle at Liverpool.
Be flying, wouldn't we?
Oh my
Be absolutely flying. Yeah, I mean, I think it can happen, but, like, I think it's just... It's more so, like... NWSL aren't going to let go of the star players now. They'll see that and they'll think, nah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be kicking themselves with that.
Massively.
I think the one thing you can expect is goals. She's going to score so many. I think sometimes the English League struggles in terms of defence. And a player like that
Sam
is just going to bang them in all the time.
Like, because she's played against, like, the proper top opposition. Like, the best women's defenders in the world she's played against and scored against. Like,
she literally was head and shoulders above everyone else in that Australian team at the World Cup.
She broke her own goal scoring record. She got MVP.
She just scores all the time.
Yeah.
She's literally going to score about 10 goals against us, and I'm just going to be there like...
With your Sam Kerr jersey on underneath, like your Australian one, like, oh. But
Oh, I can't wait for her to come down to Brenton. I hope we play. I hope the Chelsea
we play
home.
Chelsea in January, don't we?
Get in!
I'm
She's
pretty
coming.
sure we play them like.
I'm going to mix zone with her.
Honestly, we'll be like, no,
Sam!
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I mean,
I'm
overall,
joking. We're joking, by the way.
yeah, overall, I think it's a really like positive sign for like
Oh yeah.
women's football in England, and really excited for Sam Kerr to
Absolutely buzzing.
not play against Liverpool,
Was
but
there any
everyone
accent?
else.
Did you get
Yeah,
that?
it was really good though.
Oh, thank
Dead
you.
convincing.
Thank you.
Another topic was obviously the FA streaming app is in full swing, and yeah, Rachel Yankee who used to play for Arsenal, England. Did she play for Arsenal? I could be wrong there. Yeah, she did. She did. She definitely did. But like England international, Rachel Yankee, one of the most like
Soccer Aid legend.
yeah, one of the most like well respected like women's footballers
My G.
like ever, has like come out and like praised the app, which is right. The app is really good.
I think, right,
Go on,
the
give me your
app's
thoughts.
good. I like the app. It serves its purpose.
Mhm.
But I think, I feel like we're different from other people in the sense that we go to the games anyways. But I always use the example of when I missed the first game of the season, I wouldn't have been able to watch it if that app wasn't there.
Yeah.
Although it cut off 15 minutes before the end.
But you gathered what was going on.
I knew what was going on. I wouldn't have been able to watch it, so it served its purpose so well. But like, I think the only negative you could say about it is the actual running of it, in terms of like, is it admin or like technology behind it? Tech. Yeah, like behind it, sort of like just the general maintenance of the app.
I'm not happy that there's
God.
no like league table.
I'm
on
not
the
asked
app.
about that. I'm not happy that I can't watch Continental Cup games.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
That's a point I've made.
Well done.
Are you disappointed? Conti Cup games aren't shown? Question mark. I can't read that out loud. What you've written.
Absolutely.
She is really disappointed. Is what she meant to say.
Yeah.
But like I think if there was a league table section, a top goal scorer section, a top assist section, that makes it more interactive for people. Like you think, oh, like how many goals is such and such?
But it's a
go on the
streaming app.
Yeah, but
Does
I
what it
think-
says on the tin.
I understand that, but I feel like they could have made it so much better.
Well, maybe they're going to make a WSL app.
Well, do that there.
Well, everything's a work in progress.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that now. They're not going to do it halfway
Should
through
we?
through the
I'll do it
season.
for you.
So
I don't know how
go
to
on.
create an app, but I'll do it.
But like, I just feel like that'd be really nice. And there's like,
The finer touches.
do you know what I don't like?
Oh.
There's highlights on there from last season, like last season's matches. It gets on my
Not
nerves.
this season.
There is from this season now,
Well, that's
but like there's
alright
ones
then.
from last season.
Well, yeah, just in case you want to remember
but
what
like-
goes down in it. Like,
Why are you talking like that?
why do you not want to see the highlights from last
Because
year?
it just gets in the way.
Why does it annoy you?
That's
Like,
taking
why
up
does
space.
it annoy you?
That's taking up space.
In what?
Like just in general.
Okay.
And you know what, man? It comes up from my notifications
Same.
all the time.
You get one, and then 4 hours later, I get one.
Liverpool v Reading is kicking off now. No, it's not. It's 9:30 at night on like a Thursday.
and it
No,
kicks
it's
off
not.
in August.
Yeah, like the game's already been played and it gives me the notification now.
It really
and I'm
winds you up, I can tell in
I
your
send it
face.
to you every time, don't I? It gets on my nerves because I'm like, no, you're wrong. Like, don't.
Lauren sent you an image. Oh my god, I know what
It's
it
just
is.
Liverpool v Reading is kicking off, and it's like, no, I'm gonna kick off in a minute if you keep doing it. You keep
The
sending
comment
me
that
it.
you put with it is, well, it's not on. That's what you say every
I just
time.
put, it's not, though, is it? Yeah, I think
It
think,
works well in it.
Right, in what you're saying, the overall maintenance of it can be better,
Yeah.
but like, what can you do? We shouldn't complain.
Literally,
We shouldn't
cannot do a
complain.
thing.
No. What's next?
Women's football weekend.
Thanks.
Sorry.
There's a big weekend of fixtures coming up. Obviously, men's international break gives the likes of Liverpool versus Everton
Woo,
at
yes.
Anfield. That happens.
Sorry,
and
are we
then
going?
we are going. You can.
We're
You
going.
can't get tickets anymore.
You can. I think it's like,
Is it tomorrow?
you know what? Just
So we're filming this on Wednesday.
Can't get them online anymore, but you can get them from the.
take it.
Was it
That's
1
what I would
o'clock?
think. 1 o'clock today.
Today that it finished. So you can't get them online. But if you do want to go, you can still go down to the stadium and get them at the ticket office if you want to come. I hope everyone has bought a ticket. I'm hoping for a big crowd.
Everyone on here that's watching this video now should have bought it. If you live in an area which is accessible to be able to get to Anfield, like by a car, walking, bus, train, or any other method of transportation.
Someone commented on last week's podcast saying they were coming from Glasgow.
Go ahead.
For it, they were coming for the weekend. I'm really sorry I can't remember your name, but I replied back to your comment, so hope
It's
you
also
have a fun
3
weekend.
p.m. kickoff because a lot of people.
It is 3 o'clock kickoff, which I thought was a bit weird, but hey ho.
Hope it's on telly.
Life goes on.
Is it on telly?
No.
Oh, might be on LFC TV.
I think there is a game on telly though. Is City on?
It'll be Arsenal on, won't it?
No, because Arsenal kicks off the same time as us.
Yeah, but is that still a thing? It's like 3 p.m. kickoffs. Like, it's still a thing for women.
Yeah, I think so.
Is it?
I think it's just a thing for telly, isn't it? Like, they just don't show 3 o'clock games.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
I thought you meant like rights to something.
City's on at 12:30. I'm almost certain that they're on BT.
Okay.
But I'll run through the fixtures that are going on. So Liverpool vs Everton at Anfield, Spurs vs Arsenal at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Arsenal have sold out the whole of their away end.
They have,
Mad.
yeah. Well done, Arsenal. Man City vs West Ham, Reading vs Bristol, Brighton vs Birmingham, and Chelsea vs Man United. Out of them fixtures there, other than Liverpool, who you think what do you think's gonna happen? What other game would
Should I just quick fire it off now?
What game would you pick to watch?
Chelsea United.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Chelsea.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
United's not gonna pull a little sneaky one. No, not feeling
I'm a bit sick of United at the moment. It's all I feel like I hear about.
United this, United that.
Right.
It's because they're better than the men's.
Yes. Nice cheeky little dig there, Lauren.
Yeah.
Well done.
I think Tottenham Arsenal's going to be a really good one.
I think Arsenal will batter them.
I don't think so, you know.
Oh yeah.
I think they'll win, but I don't think they'll batter them.
I think they will.
Okay.
We're all entitled to our own opinion on here.
We are. What do you think,
fine.
Ross?
Draw.
Oh, there we go. Neutral over here, sitting on the fence there.
Honestly.
Or whatever.
Brown nose. I'm joking.
Yeah, that's everything on the agenda. That's it. I hope you enjoy watching.
Oh, Lauren, I have a question.
Yeah?
Where did we film our build-up for this week?
Oh, did a little cheeky build-up video in Anfield this week.
What was behind? Was it L6 stand? Like,
Oh, I don't know.
I think it was.
I didn't pay attention to that.
Yeah. Nice little setting. Watch out
I just
for that.
sat down. But yeah, we filmed our build-up
sat on
at
the
Anfield.
stairs.
We sat on the stairs, yeah. The camera angle didn't work if we were sitting in the seats. It doesn't matter.
Actually, it looked sick, to be fair. I was buzzing with that.
We're happy with it. So that will be out on Friday morning, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Obviously, all the stuff that's going out on social media and YouTube with player interviews and manager interviews. Keep your eyes peeled for that.
Turn the notification bell on, then you won't have to keep your eyes peeled.
Ross didn't like that. He moved the headphones.
Was that like that thing? What's
ASMR?
Hello everyone. Make sure to turn the notification button on.
I'm going to tag ASMR on this as well.
Make sure you get your tickets for Anfield this weekend. All right.
That would have actually made a lot of people uncomfortable.
Let me know if that made you
Let
uncomfortable.
us know.
Yes.
Or if you like ASMR, who knows?
I don't like it.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like someone just whispering down your
You
ear.
can make bare money off that though, can't you?
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
We should do it.
ASMR.
There's no podcast next week. No, there is.
We're forming our multi-billion
ASMR
thing.
channel. Yeah.
ASMR women's podcast.
You could actually... I don't think anyone does it. Talk about football and whispering.
Sam Kerr to Chelsea.
That made
Is
me...
it not nice?
That
Does
actually
it
made me
not
feel a
sound
bit
good?
uncomfortable
Ugh.
then.
It
Yeah.
makes me feel uncomfortable when I'm the one that's saying it.
I've been trying to do this intro for like 4 minutes.
Intro or outro?
All the videos that will be out, depending on when you're watching this. You watch it tonight, which is Wednesday, only Bookends is out, and this podcast, obviously. But yeah, we'll see you all on Sunday after the game with our post-match thoughts. Hopefully it's a win. Hopefully we have something good and exciting to talk about. But yeah, just keep your eyes peeled for that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Remember to like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you all soon with a new video. Bye.